Mukhang madudurog ang puso ng aktor na si John Arcilla dahil sa pagpanaw ng 10 mahal niya sa buhay sa loob lamang ng isang taon.
Shawty, where you wanna go, 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 go? London, Paris, Tokyo, oh, shawty, we could go. Don't need no luggage, na 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 na. Don't need no.
Pinakahuli rito ay ang nakakatanda niyang kapatid na si Emmanuel na binawian ng buhay dahil nga sa heart failure. Dead on arrival si Emmanuel nang isugod ito sa isang ospital sa Baler, Aurora noong June 14. Napag-alaman ding positibo sa COVID-19 si Emmanuel kaya nawala ng pagkakataon si John na masilayan ang labi ng kapatid. Agad naman raw na sumailalim sa quarantine ang mga anak at apo ni Emmanuel bilang bahagi ng safety protocol. Hindi na rin nakapunta si John ng Baler dahil kinabukasan ay inilibing na ang kanyang kapatid. Noong June 14 ay nagpost pa si John sa kanyang Facebook post at sinabi niyang, "Today, my brother Emmanuel Arcilla will be buried at once because he was positive by antigen. My brother had been suffering from diabetes and hypertension for several years now, and he was announced dead on arrival due to heart failure, but then he was declared COVID positive by an antigen few minutes after, and it is a protocol that the body should be buried in less than 24 hours. So, it prevented his kids, grandchildren, and us, his family, to see his body, painfully, understandably." Bagamat naintindihan ni John na mahirap ang sitwasyon ngayong pandemya, nakadagdag daw sa hirap ng kalooban niya ang katanungan kung may COVID-19 nga ba si Emmanuel. Hindi raw kasi pinayagan ang hiling ng pamilya na gamitin ang confirmatory PCR test na itinuturing na gold standard dahil sa accuracy rate nito. Ipinapadala ang swab sample sa lab para suriin kung may present na RNA o genetic material kaugnay sa virus. Ang antigen test ay gumagamit ng swab sample na hinahalo sa solusyon para maglabas ng protein fragments. At saka inilalagay sa isang paper strip para makita kung positibo o negatibo sa COVID-19. Karaniwang ginagamit ang antigen test sa taong nakitaan ng COVID-19 symptoms. Lahad pa ni John, we ask for a real swab, wishing to see the result after 3 days, even if he's already buried, just to ease our minds, but it is not an allowed procedure anymore, or according to the hospital. It is just bothering and too much to bear because doctor friends say that there's still inaccuracy in COVID testing, especially with antigens, and there are several incidents that some friends have experienced false positive or false negative. And the medical community agreed that it is not a remote possibility. I know I should blame no one, since the inaccuracy in medical results and diagnostics will not be taken against hospitals or doctors. It could be in the testing tools or in the procedures itself, since it is not 100% perfected yet, as experts said. So now my brother will be clinically declared as a person who died of COVID with uncertainty. Ayon pa kay John, sunod-sunod ang pagsubok na dinadaanan ng kanyang pamilya. Ang ama niyang si Dominador Alimanya Arcilla ay kamamatay lang noong nakaraang taon at hindi rin nakapiling ng aktor ang ama sa mga huling oras nito sa mundo dala ng pandemya. During my father's passing, also in Baler, there was an understandable brief wake for all our pleadings. Me and my siblings, all the kids and grandchildren here in Manila never had the chance to bury him, even if he died free of COVID because of travel understandable restrictions and protocols. Baler, by that time, is still in a zero case. COVID status. Nevertheless, it was such a devastating moment in our lives. Sa magkakaibang pagkataon, dinapuan naman ng COVID-19 si John at dalawa pang kapatid na babae. Kwento pa rin ni John, around November in 2020, my younger sister and her family survived COVID in their house. They just followed the advice of a doctor's vlog on how to deal with COVID. Last January 2021, I survived COVID in the US. It was a severe one and I consider this my second life. Last April 2021, an elder sister of mine and her family survived COVID. In times like this, it is hard to embrace every pain, stress, and considerations all at the same time. Nagpapasalamat din si John na nakaligtas siya matapos magka-COVID at naturukan na rin daw siya ng bakuna ngayon. Pero hindi raw pinalad ang isa niyang kamag-anak na pumanaw dahil sa COVID-19 noong March 2020. My relative Gloria Sibal passed away in March 30, 2020, just 2 weeks right after the start of the lockdown in Manila due to COVID according to the hospital sa Adpa ni John. At sa kanyang panilay-nilay, hindi niya raw mawari kung nakaligtas kaya ang kapatid na si Emmanuel kung hindi ito natakot magpabakuna kaagad. Lahad ni John, I was thinking, will it be the same if my brother had his vaccine? I am done with mine. I was able to convince some of my siblings and relatives after I told them that it is not just for our own sake, but it is our responsibility to our community and our country. Some people are scared while a lot of people are dying to wait for their turn. We have been convincing my brother Emmanuel to take the vaccine several weeks ago, but he does not believe or scared in the vaccine due to things they've been hearing from people. Sometimes you don't know what to blame, people's hesitation, the medicine's limitations, or the people who delayed the vaccine for whatever reasons that are now about to expire. Emotional si John dahil bukod sa kanyang ama, kapatid at isa pang kamag-anak, may iba pang malapit sa kanya na binawian din ng buhay mula 2020 hanggang nitong early 2021. Tatlo rito ay ang kamag-anak din ni John at 4 sa mga ito ay mga kaibigan niya. Karamihan sa mga ito ay pumanaw dahil sa heart failure at cancer. 10 loved ones gone in a year time. It is the first time this thing happened and these are all stress-related things. They were not going out totally or they don't want to go to hospitals scared of contaminations. In some ways, it is all due to the pandemic climate. Hanggang kailan daw kaya pahihirapan ng pandemya dahil hindi lang ang kanyang pamilya kundi pati ibang tao na dumadaan sa matinding pagsubok. So after more than a year, when will this COVID scare, dying with COVID and dying probably with COVID end? USA is 400 times bigger than our small Philippine archipelago, but they're starting to go back to normal. From whose weakness why our situation is getting worse? It could be our people or baka madami pa din pasaway. It could be the people who makes business out of these miseries. Bakit sila nakakalusot? It could be the same public officials. Bakit natin sila binoboto? Who really knows? But one thing is for sure, it is all our responsibilities. We need to mature as people to act responsible and reliable to lessen or totally avoid these kinds of misfortunes. I grieve for my brother, for all the loved ones who passed away, and to all families who had the same experience as ours. Wala na raw siyang magawa kundi ang magdasal at magtiwala na maaayos din ang lahat. Sabi ni John, I can say I'm better now in handling these situations compared to the months before this. My family and friends and my work push my perseverance and deal with it, and they made me stronger. Keeping my trust and connection to the Almighty keeps me better every day. Anong masasabi ninyo tungkol sa vlog natin ngayon? May naranasan din ba kayo na ganyang klaseng eksena ng buhay? I-comment nyo na sa bandang ibaba ng videong ito ang inyong mga nararamdaman o kung ano ang nasa isipan ninyo. At kung ikaw ay bago pa o matagal na sa channel na ito, pero hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, mag-subscribe ka na at i-like and share ang videong ito. At para naman lagi kang updated para sa mga sumusunod nating mga videos, i-click ang notification bell. At kung gusto nyo pang mapanood ang iba ko pang mga videos, i-click ang I button sa bandang itaas ng videong ito. Sa katapusan ng video ay may 2 end screen videos na pwede nyong i-click at panoorin. Kaya dito na kayo sa Viral Trends kung sakaling tinatamad kayong magbasa ng mga artikulo. Lalo pa kung namimiss nyo na ang inyong mga iniidolong mga artista. Huwag kalimutang balik-balikan ang channel na ito na siyang maghahatid sa inyo ng kasiyahan. Hanggang sa muli at maraming salamat sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Viral Trends.